Hello and welcome to the MySite tutorial. In this tutorial, we will explore a SharePoint site called MySite. The MySite feature is available with Microsoft Office SharePoint 2007. It allows each user to create, manage, and populate their own personal website. Users can customize their MySite with all of the SharePoint web page content objects such as document and picture libraries, calendars, surveys, and links. You choose what information is shared with other employees and what information is private. I am currently logged into the SharePoint portal site as the user, John Doe. To get started, I click on my site in the upper right area of the screen. The first time you access your My Site, you will be prompted to log in. Enter the same login information you use to access your intranet site. SharePoint will then create a My Site website for you. My site consists of two pages, my home and my profile, accessible by the tabs at the top left corner of the screen. My home page is my private page. Other users do not see this page. My profile page is my public page. It will contain the information that I want to share with the other users of the organization. First, we will take a look at my home page, the private page of my site. You are the administrator of the My Home page. This is similar to having your own personal SharePoint site. You can create blogs, surveys, calendars, task lists, and other SharePoint objects. In this tutorial, we will take a look at the default SharePoint objects on my home page. The Quick Links bar contains links to various lists and libraries from my site. Initially, there are two document libraries, personal documents only visible to you, and shared documents visible to the visitors to your My Site. Getting started with My Site contains links to help you further define the My Site area. My Calendar will display your Outlook calendar when a link is provided to the mail server. Colleague Tracker displays a list of your coworkers, starting with your manager, your peers, and your direct reports. We will see how to add to this list later in the video. SharePoint Sites automatically populates with links to documents that you have created or modified in any site in your organization, as well as any tasks that have been assigned to you. Next, we will take a look at the My Profile page. Again, this is the public page that visitors to your My Site will see. The first thing to do is fill in your profile on the My Profile page. It is important that users fill in this information so they can be located by their coworkers who perform a search based on information that can be found in the profile page, such as a skill or interest. For example, an employee may be looking for coworkers who enjoy hiking, golfing, or are proficient with Microsoft Project. To fill in your profile, click Edit Details. The Details screen displays with areas of information such as About Me, my picture, responsibilities, skills, and interests. Some information will already be filled in, such as your name and your job title. The Show To field describes who sees the various pieces of information when users view your site and search the Search Center. Some of the items are always shown to everyone, like your title, picture, and responsibilities, but you have the ability to control who sees the other items, such as your skills, interests, and schools, by selecting a different Show To category. I will now fill in some of the profile fields. I have now finished filling out my profile page. And to save my changes at the top here, I will click on Save and Close. The As Seen by Everyone means that all users will see the information displayed in the Details section of my profile. Let's say that I only want my colleagues to see my birthday and mobile and home phone numbers. Use the Edit Details link to change who sees your information. I'll scroll down to the birthday and phone fields and change Show To my colleagues. After saving my changes, I no longer see those fields in the Everyone view, but when I change the view to my colleagues, my birthday and phone numbers display. Next, we will see how to build the colleagues list. Employees identified as your colleagues will typically have more permission to see more of your profile information than other users, as I just demonstrated with the previous example. Your colleagues list populates automatically from the organizational structure compiled from your company's database of network users called Active Directory. The colleagues list starts with your manager, your peers, and your direct reports. You can also manually add other employees that you know or work with. These people do not necessarily have to come from your department. To add a colleague, click the Add Colleagues link in the colleague web part. Click on the Browse button to select names of employees that you want to add to your colleagues group. Under Privacy and Grouping, choose who can view the colleagues that you're adding when visiting your site. The default is everyone. Then click OK. Back on the profile page, you can see the new colleague has been added. Colleague names display with radio buttons in the colleague's web part. You can click on a colleague's name to go to that person's My Site. So here I am at Brian's My Site. I'll use the back button to return back to the John Doe site. Now we will take a look at the links list. This list contains links to pages within your SharePoint portal or external links that you want to share with your coworkers. As with your profile information, you can select who to share the links with. To add a link, click Add Link. In the title field, type a name for the link, then enter the address of the link in the address field. In the Show These Links To field, you can select with whom to share the link. I will change this to only show this link to the names in my colleagues list. Then I'll choose OK to save the link. Back on my profile page, I don't see the link I just created because the As Seen By view is everyone. When I change it to my colleagues, I can see the link. In the In Common With You web part, this populates automatically for the visitors to your site. It will display names of employees that you both have in common, such as managers and colleagues. You don't see anything when viewing your own profile page. It only displays names to other people viewing your site. You will see that information when you view someone else's My Site. Memberships list populates automatically with the Active Directory distribution lists and SharePoint sites of which you are a member. The Documents list displays to the visitors of your site documents and pictures you have uploaded to the Shared Documents library and the Shared Pictures library. This is a great way to maintain and share files with other employees rather than having to distribute them via email. If you update a document in the library, the users will only see the most recent version of the document. Use the Personal Documents library to store documents just for yourself. When someone visits your profile page, they will not see documents you uploaded to the Personal Document library. For more information on using my site, click on the My Home tab and click on the link Learn More About My Site. Thank you, and this concludes the tutorial on my site.